one of the most prolific rebounders our game has ever seen. You have to check her out.
Angel Reese continues to dominate, both on the court and off the court. Now, I'm not even going to talk about her LSU career, which was fantastic, but let's talk specifically about the rookie season of Angel Reese, because Angel Reese has one of the biggest motors that I have seen in a very, very long time. She has the rebounding intensity of like a Dennis Rodman sort of player. She just has a knack for knowing where the ball is and outworking her man, beating them to the spot, grabbing that rebound, and then making something happen on both the offensive and defensive end. Her rebounding intensity shows in the WNBA all-time stats. Whereas a rookie, here's what she did. Number 1 in single season offensive rebounds. Number 2 in single season offensive rebounds per game. Number 2 in single season total rebounds with 446 total rebounds on the season. Number 2 in single season double-doubles with 26. And number 1 in consecutive double-doubles with 15. Man. Yeah, Angel Reese was special. She was special this past year. And when it comes to scoring, yes, she can absolutely score and do that too. Sure, she absolutely does need to work on finishing better at the rim, but her upside is crazy high. This past season, on a not so great shooting year, she averaged 13.6 points a game. And guys, once she develops that jumper consistently to fall, guys, Angel Reese is an easy 20 point per game, 15 rebounds per game type of player. Yeah, she's gonna be that good once that jumper really develops in. And guys, her team defense is spot on as well. She is not gonna get a lot of blocks at all because she doesn't jump like that. But you best believe she racks up on steals per game. And when it comes to just defense as a whole, when we saw Angel Reese out there, the Chicago Sky just about always looked better on defense with Angel Reese on the floor than they did with Angel Reese off the floor. So you kind of got the picture, right? On the court, Angel Reese is insanely productive as a player, and she's someone you want to keep on the court at least 40 minutes a game. And, so you got that side of Angel. You got the fantastic basketball player side. And then you got the other side. The other side of Angel is, kind of the person who's been a fashion girly since she was young, right? It's the one who grew up with her grandma giving her mascara before she would go to the court and hoop, right? Angel, the one who would practice her model walks while watching America's Next Top Model, which was a really good show. I actually watched that show when I was a kid. Like Tyra Banks, sometimes she's a little bit mean, but yeah, I like that show. Were y'all fans of America's Next Top Model? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, Angel is a person who would grow into becoming a celebrity. Someone who got everybody from kids to older people to rappers to major executives, all knowing her by her first name. Over the last few years, Angel Reese has been everywhere, from red carpet appearances to multiple magazine covers, all of that while still being an elite basketball player. That takes skill, guys. It takes a lot of skill, guys. And I feel like as someone who has watched women's basketball for forever and wanted to see women's basketball grow, it felt like we were just missing someone who was like the full package of just American culture, right? Someone who not just was a great basketball player, but someone who had the attention and admiration from non-women's basketball fans. People who just stopped and was like, oh, they got something. Oh, they're special, right? In some ways, I'm talking about like a girly girl who could ball, and that's what Angel Reese is, right? She's gonna have her nails on. She's gonna have her face all done up. She's gonna be dressed to impress and all that stuff, and she's still gonna get on the court and be as aggressive as everybody else out there. We kind of got that in a glimpse of that with Skylar Diggins-Smith when she was at Notre Dame. When she was at Notre Dame, we had most notably Drake and others. Skylar Diggins-Smith was insanely popular. Like she was like in the culture popular when she was at Notre Dame and eventually went to the WNBA. That whole 3 to C, the star of that 3 to C was Skylar Diggins-Smith because she was just insanely popular. Not only was she a elite basketball player on the court, yeah, sure. When it came to the court, yeah, Skylar Diggins-Smith was knocking down those threes. She was getting those passes. She was doing her thing on the court. But she also presented herself in a way that a lot of people were like, yo, who is she? That type of vibe. And I feel like Angel Reese is sort of an evolution to that. Angel Reese is the Bayou Barbie who told everybody that she could do both. She could slay on the red carpet and she can still be aggressive on the basketball court. And that, my friends, is how Angel has grown the game of women's basketball. She's getting girls who never thought they would be interested in basketball because it wasn't cute, right? Now, not all girls think that. I didn't think that. But there are some girls who think that. And Angel Reese has helped to sort of bridge the gap and be like, hey, nah, you can do both. You can be cute and play basketball. You do both, right? And she's also getting people who never liked women's basketball because, you know, they had assumptions around the types of women who played women's basketball. Angel Reese is tearing that up. She's like, nah, no. Your assumptions are wrong, right? And I think this is great. I really do think this is great for women's basketball because it's just showing just another dynamic of the types of players who play women's basketball. Now, of course, you know, Angel Reese is a star, a bona fide star, both on and off the court, and that's why Vogue has her as their latest cover. You know, when it comes to style and fashion and all that stuff, Vogue is like at the top of that list, right? I think, at least from what people say. I don't know style, I don't know fashion, but people seem to give a lot of respect to Vogue. And the fact that Angel Reese is you know, the cover model and was featured in Vogue to announce her decision to go to the WNBA, it just shows the star power. It shows the tapping into the culture that Angel Reese does every single day through her podcast, through just her on social media, through her you know, hanging out with rappers and entertainers and like blah blah blah. You know, her being the spokesperson to a lot of brands now, right? Angel Reese is everywhere, and she seems to be very tapped into what's happening, and she's able to just put her name and face in lots of spaces where women's basketball players, sure, maybe could go, but it was forced. For her, it's organic, and this is exactly what it's going to take to continue to push the game of women's basketball forward. Like, I just can't wait to see who takes this ball that Angel Reese has sort of started to do, like takes what she has done, and runs with that forward for the next generation. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Women's basketball continues to grow, and I think it's great. I think it's great for the game. I think it's great for just people to have different perceptions about women's basketball players. I love it. Now, guys, let me know in the comments, do you think that, you know, in some ways Angel is just a evolution of taking Skylar's popularity to another level? What do y'all think about, you know, her kind of changing the way that some people think about women's basketball players? Does my argument make sense? I think so. I was trying to make my argument as like quickly as possible, but let me know if this even makes sense. I think it does. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Also, can you please do me a huge favor and keep the comments about Angel, and not use this topic to randomly bash her and then prop up your favorite player. I'm just saying, please. Okay, what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all in the next one. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.